Okay, Spike. You know you might get distracted by the stacks of books and copious charts, so remember what to say. Twilight, I know you're in full prep mode for Trivia Trot tomorrow, but you need to get some sleep. Huh, nice work. You got this. This is weird. Twilight, what are you doing?
Great question, Spike. And the answer is going to bed. Brains need 8 hours of sleep to perform at optimum levels.
Oh, cool. I thought I'd have to force you to go to bed since tomorrow is your chance to be the first pony to win Ponyville Trivia 3 times in a row. That is tomorrow, right?
The answer is yes. Ask me another one.
Another what?
Another question. I want to stay in the zone. That way I can sleep in the zone, wake up in the zone, and be totally in the zone tomorrow.
This is a whole new level of twilighting, isn't it?
The answer is yes!
Are you okay?
The answer is yes!
Well, good night, Twilight. Good luck with your brain sleep and getting that 3rd win.
The answer is good night and yes!
That wasn't a question.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
I'm glad you decided to come watch your first Trivia Trot, Spike. I hope the rules aren't too confusing.
Rules? Isn't trivia just asking questions and answering them?
The trot is a little more involved than that. Let's start with the first category of rules. Categories. Rule 1. Each category must be categorically designated and thoroughly researched in all categorical participating in Trivia Trot. And that wraps up Rule 41.6. Of course, the exception to that, 41.6a, is interesting itself because...
Oh, look, we're here!
Ooh, I can't wait to see who my partner's gonna be!
You don't get to pick your own team?
Rule 20.16b, Spike. To keep things fair, the teams are randomly selected.
20.16b. How could I forget?
And based on the regular attendees, I've charted every potential teammate's strengths and weaknesses, plus my percentage of winning with each one.
Ha! I knew there'd be a chart. Glad I'm just watching. I don't think I could handle being your teammate. What if I let you down?
You could never let me down, Spike, but I'm glad you're watching, too. I'm gonna need all the support I can get for win number 3.
Well, well, well. If it ain't our reigning champ, think you can win again this week, Twilight?
Every pony here has a different area of expertise, so it really is any pony's game. But yes! Then you better hope you get paired with me, because I am gonna rule this game!
We'll just see about that. I didn't come all the way from the Crystal Empire to lose. And I hope you realize I have the highest percentage of correct answers, and I aim to keep it that way.
I hope you realize not every category is gonna be spells so old not even Star's World the Bearded remembers them.
I hope there's one on fur maintenance for adorable creatures, because I've been brushing up.
Technically, that was a category last week.
It won't be in the game tonight.
Rule 37.2c, no back-to-back categories, but I think Fluttershy was joking. Sure sounded like a joke to me! Pinkie Pie, present!
What's wrong, Twilight?
I hadn't anticipated Pinkie Pie as a potential player. She's never played before. My chart is completely off. I have no way to predict what'll happen, and unpredictable is not good for Trivia Trot 3-peat.
Do I have to do that thing where I list all your successes as Princess of Friendship to put things into perspective and remind you this is just a game?
Spike! This has nothing to do with being the Princess of Friendship, and this is not just a game. This
is Trivia Trot! Okay, settle down, every pony. I'm fixing to pick these hair teams.
It's starting! I have to reevaluate my chart. Spike, I need you to find the part on matchups. Can you look outside?
What'd I miss?
Granny's about to call out the 5th team. Sunburst gave me the highest chance of winning, but he's been paired with Cranky Doodle. At least Rainbow Dash and Applejack aren't together. Team Apple Dash is basically unstoppable. And apart, they'll spend all their energy trying to one-up each other, so that only helps my chances.
Let's do this! Yeah!
Not every team is a threat, but there aren't many ponies left.
All righty, hold on to your horseshoes, because the next pair of players is Maud and Mudbriar!
What's wrong?
Maud and Mudbriar have been paired together every week. It's a statistical improbability, which would be fine if they weren't so good. Oh no! According to my calculations, the only pony who could really threaten my winning streak is...
And our final pair of contestants for this week's Trivia Trot is Twilight and Pinkie Pie!
Twilight! It's you and me! Isn't that great? Yeah! Great!
So, I'm guessing the one pony who could mess up your winning streak is Pinkie.
Twilight! I can't believe we're partners for a game! I love games! And I'm super duper excited for this game because it'll be my first time ever playing it and I get to play it with you, which makes it even funner! Twilight and Pinkie Pie forever! Ooh, we can be Team Twinkie! Or Team Pink like Sparkle Pie! No! Twi Pie! Pinkie, I'm glad you're excited. But tonight's game is special. I could be the first pony ever to win 3 consecutive trots in a row. And I'm really hoping I do.
You don't have anything to worry about. I'll do everything I can to be the bestest and most funnest teammate ever.
So, still think you can win?
I know I can. Pinkie might not be the partner I expected, but I can coach her along. And besides, I'm pretty good at this game. If she misses a few, I'm sure I can pick up the slack.
Let's get this party started! Now, the first order of business is we need some pony to keep score.
I'll do it!
I'm not sure you want to take that job, Spike. The scorekeeping can get a mite intense.
Yeah, Starlight used to do it, but now, well, I can't even say the word trivia around her.
Apple Mash, don't let them scare you. You'll be fine. Now, let the games begin!
Get ready to get squished! Hey, don't copy me!
The first category is literary figures.
Ooh, a category about books. We're off to a great start.
Who is the pony that despises the holiday season in the old classic, A Hearthwarming Tale?
The answer is no pony, because every pony ends up loving the holiday with singing, festive cakes, and thoughtful presents.
Well, as much as that ain't exactly wrong, it ain't exactly right neither.
Just doing my job, Twilight.
Sorry, I didn't know we could have negative points. It's fine, Pinkie, but maybe it'll help our chances if I coach you as we go. Tip 1, try sitting still. Can do, Coach Twilight. And don't get distracted or be distracting. Oh, and remember to listen carefully. Also, it's best to keep quiet between questions. Got it.
Sitting still, sitting still, sitting still. Which topographical locale
that after thousands of years of erosion is now a gorge.
Pinkie, what?
The answer is the Ghastly Gorge.
That is 100% correct! The next category is apples.
Rigged!
I didn't hear you complain when the category was Wonderbolt history.
But that's totally different. Okay, Pinkie, remember the category is apples. Keep your mind on apples.
Apples, 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 apples. Ooh, and oranges, and grapes, and strawberries. Strawberry cupcakes! I'm hungry. Which variety of apple only blooms for 5 days?
Don't choke. Now, why would I choke on a question about apples? What was the question again?
You kidding me?
Come on, Pinkie, you know this one. Mysterious apples, only around for 5 days.
Quiet down there. Pretty sure there's a rule against tummies ringing in. I'm just guessing, but is it Zap apples? Finally! Yes, Fluttershy, it is. Or at least some pony here knows their apples.
Yeah!
1 minute left in the refreshment/bathroom break. Ah!
Spike! I don't think I can coach Pinkie well enough for us to get my three-peat. I don't want her to feel bad. She's trying so hard, but I might have to start answering everything myself.
Look, Twilight! No more belly growl interruptions for Team Twi-Pie!
Maybe instead of focusing on Pinkie, you should just focus on how you're playing.
Or I should look at how every pony else is playing.
Hope you're all in your seats, because the break is over, and it is time for more questions. Let me see. How do you say reward in Old Ponyish?
Reward in Old Ponish is hit.
Correct! Sleeping!
Sunburst's partner is sleeping, and according to Rule 57.6, sleeping at the table is subject to a disqualification.
Well, looky here. That's an actual rule. Cranky is disqualified. I'm sorry, Sunburst. Without your teammate, you can't play neither.
Oh, fine. But I'm counting that as a correct answer. Stay awake for 5 minutes.
Don't worry, Pinkie. We're not out of this game yet.
Is the answer carrot?
Ah! Rule 13.2. No help from pets. Rule 72.8. No sticking tongues out at opponents. Motion to establish new rule. No expressionless contestants.
Nice try.
Fine.
The next category is cupcakes.
Twilight! I know all about those! You have to let me help! Sure! Just when we're finally back in the game. Why, that sounds perfect, Pinkie, but... Ooh, isn't that a confetti appreciation parade I see? Where?
What flavor cupcakes did Princess Celestia order for Princess Luna's surprise birthday party last year?
Wait, what? Double midnight chocolate fudge with chili pepper frosting.
Correct!
Hey, I knew that. I made those cupcakes. Sorry, Pinkie, but you were looking at the parade and I didn't want our team to miss out on the point.
Guess that makes sense, but which way did that confetti parade go anyway?
1547 Pony PE.
The category is sticks and stones.
I don't know anything about those. That's not any kind of category.
Technically, it's a kind of category where we know the answers and you don't.
Don't worry, fellow Twi-Pie. I grew up on a rock farm. I'm sure I know some of these. What kind of stone can be used to start a fire? The black one!
The answer is flint.
Yeah, that one! We both get points, right?
Sorry, Pinkie. Rule 4. Answers must be specific and exact. I'd help you if I could. I know this category pretty well.
Gee, Pinkie, I forgot the name of that famous rock in Griffinstone. Could you ask Maud?
You got it! Hey, Maud! What's the name of the famous rock in Griffinstone?
Pinkie, you can't ask me that.
Sure I can. I just did. What? You can't go and ask another player about rocks when that's the category. It's in the rule book somewhere. Sorry, Pinkie, but you're disqualified. What? I can't believe I'm disqualified.
I'm sorry, Pinkie. I guess I forgot about that rule.
Oh, no! If I'm out, you don't have a partner! You won't be able to get your third win!
Actually, since there's another player who has also had his teammate disqualified...
Rule 19.7b, whereby players whose teammates were disqualified may form a new team.
Oh, okay. I'll just cheer you on from over there. The next category is Ancient Legends.
Oh, we're gonna crush this round.
I don't know, Twilight. You seem out of the zone today. But don't worry, I can pick up the slack.
What? I am the reigning trot champ. If there's any slack that needs picking, I'll be the up. I mean, wait.
I'm just saying, you seem a little frazzled, and I do have a correct answer percentage to maintain.
Who traveled to Equestria from a distant land, seeking to steal the magic from its pony inhabitants?
That would be Lord Tirek.
Technically, that answer is incomplete. The answer is Lord T-Rex and Scorpion.
But Scorpion tried to convince Tirek not to do it, so technically he wasn't part of it, even if it started out... Never mind. Look, Sunburst, I realize I may have been a little off earlier, but I'm really good at this game.
How many holes are there in Daring Do's hat? 20! Correct!
Twilight, I knew that one! You just cost us a point, and the correct answer I needed to boost my percentage!
Well, I knew it too. You're not the only pony to ever read a book, you know.
You're right, Twilight. I'm sorry, but now that I think about it, I'm not so sure about Dash's answer. Could you do a quick fact check?
Oh, I know it's 20, but if you want proof... Wait, according to Rule 18.3, I can't check outside reference material. Are you trying to get me disqualified? What kind of pony would do that to their own teammate?
You're right, Twilight. I don't know what got into me. I was so focused on my correct answers, I wasn't thinking straight. Can you forgive me?
It's okay, Sunburst. I understand. And I have a teammate of my own to apologize to. Lucky for you, Cranky's awake. And according to Rule 57.6b...
Players previously disqualified for sleeping may rejoin the game, provided they're well rested.
Yeah, where am I? What time is it? Where are my morning hay cakes?
Pinkie, you were the best teammate I could ask for. But I let wanting to win keep me from seeing that.
I I knew you wanted to win, but I probably could have helped a little. And even if I couldn't.
We still could have had fun. I'm so sorry for not realizing it. I got so obsessed with one thing, I forgot what really mattered.
No, that doesn't sound like you at all.
Well, win or lose, nothing is more important than my friend. Or my team. Twi-Pie forever?
I don't know.
I understand. I guess even the Princess of Friendship can mess things up with her friends.
Oh, it's not that. It's just that I already changed it to Team Twiburst, and now I guess I should change it to Sundoodle?
Actually, I have a better idea. According to Rule 13.2, players can join the game at any time, provided they start from 0.
Wow, these rules are really convoluted. But doesn't starting from 0 mean we'll lose?
Well, our chances aren't good, but the odds of having fun on Team Twi-Pie are 100%.
What is the name of the Ponyville Day Spa's most popular candle?
Competitive Library Musk.
No.
Oh, good. We're all here.
So every pony got an urgent summons to the castle with no explanation?
Yep, I just love a good mysterious summons. What's it about? You think it's a surprise party? Hey, why are we running?
Because something could be terribly wrong. Some pony turned bad, another evil creature back for revenge.
Don't you think you're being a little paranoid?
Why else would the princesses send scrolls in such a hurry?
Good point. They'd know better than to make us worry. Plus, I like it when he runs so fast, the walls get all blurry. Race ya!
Girls, thank you so much for coming.
What's wrong? What can we do?
That's just it. Nothing's wrong. Everything's perfect. Did y'all call us down here just to tell us that?
With all due respect, Majesties, you might want to save your urgent summons for matters that are a bit more, well, urgent.
Well, there is more to it. Equestria is currently enjoying its longest period of harmony in recent years.
And it's all thanks to you, Twilight. And your friends, of course.
Who, us?
Oh, sure.
It's about time you noticed.
Thank you.
Because of your efforts, there's been less and less for us to do.
So, after much consideration, my sister and I have decided it is time for us to retire.
Breaking news! The royal princess is retiring. I have so many questions. Who will take over? Who will run Equestria? Will it be someone tall, dark, and handsome? Or will it be the Lord of Chaos? Oh, fine. Go with the obvious choice.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
You're retiring?
Princesses can retire?
Of course we can. I, for one, am looking forward to a little R&R. Maybe a trip to Silver Shoals.
And you want me to take your place?
Mm-hmm. With the help of your friends, of course.
We can't think of any pony more worthy. Over the years, we've watched you grow. You faced task after task.
Challenge after challenge.
Countless adversities. Yeah, we get it.
And you've always prevailed.
Thank you, but that doesn't mean that we're ready to do what you do.
Oh, of course you are. I realize this is a lot to take in, but...
Nope. Makes perfect sense. We're awesome.
Does this mean we get all your powers? Ooh, I call dibs on showing up in every pony's dreams.
You can't be ready to step into their horseshoes just like that.
Well, if the princesses think it's time to retire, we're not a bad choice. We always have Equestria's best interests at heart.
That's a fair point, which should be taken into consideration when we have a roundtable discussion.
Well, I'm in. Darlings will all need a complete wardrobe update. And I would love to pick your brain about main maintenance when you have a moment.
As long as we all have each other, I'm sure we can do it. Yay! Protectors of Equestria on 3. 1, 2...
If you're all on board, I guess I am too.
Protectors of Equestria!
It'll be a bit of an adjustment, but I imagine the transfer of power will be a lengthy process, which will give
Actually, we just need a few days to put together a little ceremony.
a few days! But that's so soon! Shouldn't there be some sort of training program that lasts weeks, no, months, if not years?
Everything you've gone through over the years has been a training program.
Okay, but there's gotta be a guide or a rule book.
Yes, I have it right here. How to Rule Equestria by No Pony Make Pretend Smith.
The friendship journal you wrote yourselves is a better guide than any we could provide.
We have the utmost confidence in you, and we hope you'll have the same in yourself.
Oh, I'm absolutely certain she does.
I am not confident about this at all.
Well, that's what I thought. I was being sarcastic before. What? This is all so predictable. Now's the part where you all tell little Sparkle here that everything is going to be fine, but she won't believe you. Oh, I don't need to be here for this.
It's just, I know I said yes, but then they said in a few days, and there's still so much to figure out. It's all happening so fast. I think I need some... Okay, I'll feel much better.
Once you make a plan...
Oh, wow. It's like you...
Knew you were going to react this way? We did.
Classic twilighting.
Twilighting? You made me a verb?
It's not a bad thing. We just know you have a process.
Stage 1, you get big news and you're like, no! But then you pace and you chart, you worry.
It's okay. You go ahead in Twilight, and we'll be here for you.
You're all acting so calm, but this is a big deal. What do we do if something big happens and the princesses aren't there to help?
If you think about it, they literally almost never help.
And we still always win! Like when Sombra almost took back the Crystal Empire, or when Chrysalis pretended to be Cadence, or when Kira came back and absorbed all the magic, or the other time Chrysalis tried to take over, or with Cozy Glow in the school! Am I missing anything? Pony of Shadows.
Starlight when she was evil.
Discord when he was evil.
Do Flim and Flam count?
See, we've almost always done things without the princess's help. Which makes sense now because it was all just training for you to take over. And it worked. I mean, if you think about it, there hasn't been a single villain that we couldn't defeat.
Phew.
One day, you'll see. I will defeat Twilight Sparkle and her friends, and they will pay for stealing my kingdom.
T-Rex!
It is Lord T-Rex. And what is it now?
I just want to make sure you can see my best friend's rock sculpture from over there.
Lord T-Rex.
A changeling? See? She gets it.
Chrysalis, queen of the changelings. Or at least I will be, when I'm restored to my rightful place. Why did you summon me? What do you want?
Ah! Oh, golly. We didn't bring you. I thought you freed us from Tartarus.
Tartarus? Whoever pulled you from there must have been some pony very powerful indeed. King Sombra, you have returned. Why did you bring us here?
He didn't. It was I. You may call me Grogar.
The Grogar?
I thought that you were a legend.
I've heard of you.
Who?
I assure you, I am very real. And you have all been brought here as part of my plan to rid Equestria of Twilight Sparkle and her friends, once and for all.
I am so sorry, but the name Grofar? It just doesn't ring any bells.
Grogar! I have been away too long if my name no longer strikes fear into the heart of one so tiny. Perhaps a demonstration of power is in order?
Grogar is ancient and extremely powerful. The land that would become Equestria was a mere collection of farms and pastures until he declared himself emperor of all he saw. I remember hearing tales of his tyranny when I was young.
I have also heard of the first emperor of Equestria, the father of monsters.
I gave life to the foulest of creatures and allowed them to run wild, taking what they wanted and destroying the rest. My reign was a glorious, fear-soaked epoch of darkness in Equestria.
Ha! Until Gusty the Great rose up and banished you.
That fool believed taking my bell would defeat me, but she only weakened me temporarily.
T-Rick is really old. No offense, you look great. But if he knew about you when he was young, we have super different ideas about what temporarily means.
Silence! I've spent millennia gathering power, biding my time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to seize control of Equestria. And watching all of you, I've seen each of your humiliating defeats at the hooves of 6 puny ponies. And you know why they've always bested you?
Because they cheat.
Because they are annoyingly lucky.
I'm just a kid, so...
It is because they work together. Where one is weak, another is strong, and thus unified, they are a formidable force. But we shall use their own strategy to defeat them.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest nothing. I demand that you join me, and together Equestria will be ours.
I don't do ours. I only do mine. I will take back the Crystal Empire on my own, and I will destroy any pony who gets in my way.
Such confidence. Go. Try to take back your kingdom. I shall send you there myself. If you prevail, you may keep it. But when you fail, you will submit to me.
And if I refuse this deal?
Then I shall return you to the darkness from which you were summoned.
Fine, but this is a waste of time, as I will crush those who defy me. I will defeat all who get in my way.
I advise the rest of you to prepare to work together.
Well, working together sounds an awful lot like making friends, so... You two are in luck, because I know all about that!
Twi, you in here? With the school closed for the summer, I didn't think any pony would be here.
So much to do, not enough time. No, I already did that. Wait, nope, I didn't. Oh, not enough time.
Help! She's spiraling! We're at the my plan needs a plan stage of a total Twilight meltdown!
Oh, got it. Twilight! Did I write down eliminate redundant lists on my School of Friendship to-do list or my personal to-do list? Twilight! Ah! Starlight! Oh, good, you're here. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Hang on. I had talk to Starlight written down on one of these. Just let me find it so I can cross it off.
Wow, you are twilighting hard.
You say twilighting too? Well, excuse me! But this is the first time I've ever been asked to run a whole kingdom.
You're right. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
Ah, here it is. I wrote it down. Starlight, you have blossomed into one of the strongest, smartest, most caring ponies I know, and I can't think of any pony better to leave in charge of my castle in the School of Friendship, so what do you think?
What? You want me to take care of the castle and run the school?
Yes?
I can't. I'm not ready. Remember what happened the last time you left me in charge? And now you want me to do it permanently? What if I don't do the right things? What if?
Starlight, get a hold of yourself. You've risen to every challenge you've ever faced. You can do anything you put your mind to. You've got this.
And so do you. See what I did there? You just said everything you need to hear.
Ha ha ha, nice try. But running a school and running a country are two very different things. Now, if you don't mind, I have 7,432 more things to take care of before I become the new ruler of Equestria.
It was a valiant effort.
Says Sombra's breached the castle.
Hurry, Twilight. We need you. Do you have Flurry Heart?
I thought you had her.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, but I already have. With the crystal heart now in my possession, there is nothing to stop me from ruling the Crystal Empire. Kneel before Sombra. Long live the king.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
Sure thing. But if you're going to be the ruler of Equestria, you may want to work on your penmanship. This looks like it says, Cadence sent an emergency message, Sombra's back, and he's taking over the Crystal Empire.
That's exactly what it says.
But how is that possible? I thought the Crystal Heart had dispelled him into the ether.
I have no idea. But he's back, and it's up to us to save the Empire and my family.
Shouldn't some pony tell Celestia and Luna?
Ooh, good point. One of us should probably loop in the real rulers of Equestria.
No. If we're going to run Equestria, we'll need to handle things like this on our own.
Oh, Twilight. Could this mean that you finally have the confidence to ascend to the throne like the princesses believe you can?
Maybe. Unless you'd consider taking care of Sombra for us?
Oh, no. You're absolutely right. You need to learn how to handle these things on your own. Ta-ta!
Handling things on our own is all well and good, but last time we defeated Sombra with the Crystal Heart.
What if he has it already? How are we gonna stop him?
With the elements of harmony. With those, we can defeat any pony, even Sombra.
No. You didn't need the elements the last time you defeated Sombra. And I'm not sure that using them still counts as handling things on your own.
My family is in danger. I'm not taking any chances.
She's got a point.
Ugh, fine.
What's his problem? Starlight, can you stay here and take care of the school? I've got you covered.
that you think that will do anything.
It might not, but they will.
Cavalry's here!
How can I be surprised when I'm waiting to show all of you your greatest fear?
Oh, Twilight, how disappointing.
Equestria was in your care, and you let it be destroyed.
You should all surrender. Nothing can defeat your own fears.
We didn't need to defeat them. We just needed to face them long enough to distract you.
It's cute that you think that'll do anything.
You may have won the battle, but I shall win the war!
Yeah! We totally just wiped the castle with that guy.
Thanks, Twilight.
That was fun!
And easy.
As magical battles go, that was a cakewalk.
Cakewalk.
We did handle this pretty well, on our own.
Does this mean?
I still don't feel like I'm 100% ready, but will I ever?
Knowing you, nope.
I have you guys, and we have the elements. And together, we've never failed. We'll be okay. Once again, Equestria is safe.
What should we do to celebrate? I vote for a cakewalk!
What's going on?
I don't know.
I can't believe we're going to the Appaloosa County Fair! Animal shows, carnival rides, and all kinds of food on a stick.
Speaking of food, did you pack snacks for the train?
For there and back. And our train tickets are all set. And I've got our whole itinerary planned. Are you sure you're not Twilight's sister? Weeks of planning has all come down to this. All we have to do now is wait for our chaperone to get here. Mm-hmm. So when's Rainbow Dash coming? I thought you were gonna ask Applejack. I don't suppose you asked Rarity?
You mean we spent all this time planning a trip and none of us asked any pony to take us?
In our defense, every other part of the trip was planned really well.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure,
Tons of fun!
a beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
We really did think of everything, except finding some pony to take us, and the fair is only today.
I'm sorry, darlings, but I can't possibly go to Appaloosa. I promised to deliver a new design to Fancy Pants for his Monocle and Top Hat Appreciation Society soiree.
Can you finish it tomorrow?
Well, I could. But you'll learn as you get older how important it is to keep your promises, especially when running a business.
Maybe we should just go by ourselves?
What? Oh, my dear, no! Appaloosa is far too long a train ride for young foals without accompaniment. You could end up in the wrong place entirely. Why don't you see if Rainbow Dash is free?
Sorry, but I just heard from Spitfire that a whole bunch of storm clouds got loose from the Cloud Factory, and she needs every Wonderbolt to help bust them.
Aw, come on, Rainbow Dash. They won't miss one pony, and we really want to go to the fair. Apparently, we're too young to go alone.
Well, duh. Young ponies like you could get lost and never find your way back. But I still can't go. Being a Wonderbolt isn't just about showing off. It's also a responsibility. You'll understand when you get older. I'm sure you'll find somebody else to take you.
I wish I could, Sugar Cube, but Big Mac's not feeling well today.
Aw, but Big Mac's old enough to take care of himself, and we'd all have so much fun together.
Sometimes taking care of some pony is more important than having fun. Speaking of which, don't you even think about trying to go without a grown pony there to take care of you. You could end up in hot water, or worse.
We know. The fair could be over before we find some pony to take us. But then we thought of you, since the fair will be full of all sorts of animals and creatures. I'm sorry, but Twilight has an important magical research project, and she's asked for my help. I guess that means Twilight's busy too?
I'm afraid I am. Star Swirl sent me this enchanted flower and it isn't doing well. If I figure out its magical properties, maybe we can save it.
So that's a no on going with us to the fair? We've already asked Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity, and none of them can come. And every pony made it clear we're too young to go on our own.
Oh, definitely. You could take the wrong train, or miss your stop.
Or get lost in a strange town and end up in a dangerous situation with no pony to help you. We know!
I know it's hard, but sometimes you just can't do what you want.
I'm pretty sure if you wanted to go to the fair, you could.
Sure, grown-ups can do a lot of things that foals can't. But there's plenty we can't do either. Like right now, I can't find a single reference to this flower.
None of the birds or insects I've talked to have heard of it either.
I wonder if there's anything in Shadetail Evergreen's Tome of Flora and Fauna.
That book's pretty out of date, but it might be worth a try.
I think there's a copy in the library filed under discontinued but still potentially useful ancient texts. Unless I put it under Hokum with a slight chance of practical applications.
I guess this flower is the most interesting thing we're gonna see today. Unless you count watching Twilight struggle to remember how she organizes her books. I bet every pony in Equestria is in Appaloosa right now. Every pony but us. I wish we didn't have to wait to grow up. I wish it would happen all at once. Then we know everything we need to get to the fair and back with no problem. I just wish we were as old as our sisters. Then no pony could tell us what to do, and we'd be able to take care of ourselves. Hey, Sweetie Belle, why's your face all lit up? Do you know what this means? We can go to the fair! I hope you brought the tickets! We've got to hurry if we're gonna make the train. I think we'll be fine. Check out how fast we're going. Grown-up legs are strong. You're not kidding. I don't know how much of this my scooter can take. And no pony yelled at us to slow down even once.
horse head don't apply anymore because we're big. And being big is all it takes.
Woke up this morning feeling tired and small. But look at us now, we must be 90 feet tall. Don't have to worry about making mistakes because being big is all it takes. A tiny twist of fate brought on this big change. Give me room, gotta zoom, I've got plans to arrange. Can do what I want, be it run, trot, or traipse. 'Cause being big is all it takes. Being big isn't just a size. At bedtime we don't even have to close our eyes. We're in control now, for goodness sake. 'Cause being big is all it takes. Leaving behind the little pony you've known. Stepping out, growing up, making moves of my own. You can't tell me no, there's no place I can't go. Mountains, cities, jungles, or lakes. 'Cause being big is all it takes. Being big isn't just a size. We'll tell you our opinion 'cause we're oh so wise. We're in control now, for goodness sake. 'Cause being big is all it takes. I can eat all the snacks 'cause that's for me to decide. We know how it all works, even what we ain't tried. Facts don't matter now 'cause it's not what we know. We can win any argument with because I say so. Can't stop us now, don't try to stand in our way. We're awake, gonna take all we can from today. Once we had to listen, now you'll hear what we say. Everything is always okay. 'Cause being big is all it takes. All it takes.
I think I ate too many snacks.
This doesn't look like Appaloosa.
That's because it isn't.
You all heard that, right?
Hello? Do you think we got on the wrong train?
I thought trains just took you where you wanted to go.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but you three must not travel much. This is Hayseed Junction. The train to Appaloosa isn't for a few hours. Or you could set off on hoof. It's treacherous and confusing, unfit for the young or timid. Yeah, but you three are grown-ups. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'll write down some directions.
Maybe we should wait for the train.
And miss the fare?
We already ended up in the wrong place, which is exactly what we were warned about. And what if we can't follow the directions?
Come on, we didn't come all this way for nothing. Besides, I've been through a swamp as a young pony. As a grown-up, it'll be a snap.
Grown-ups always know the way.
Because being big is all it takes.
Sorry, I've got kind of a throat thing.
Sweetie Belle, are you sure this is the right way? Sweetie Belle?
Scootaloo?
Ah! Don't do that!
Girls? Maybe we should head back to the station. I'm not sure we can. I think we're lost.
Just like Twilight and the others said.
Well, where were you when I was feeding
wild swamp ponies!
We're not wild swamp ponies. We're just grown-ups.
And we are definitely not lost. Okay, but that swamp is pretty confusing if you're not from around here. I'm Spur, and this is Biscuit.
I'm Apple Bloom. Nice to meet you. But we're not confused. We're just exploring new ways to Appaloosa.
Hey, that's where we're going.
No, it isn't.
Which is it?
Biscuit thinks he can just take Bloofy here to the fair.
Why not? It's just up the road, and Bloofy's my pet, too.
Since when? Bloofy's never even seen a crowd, which you'd know if you ever took care of him.
Did you ever think meeting all those ponies might be good for him?
He seems okay meeting us.
See, they're grown-ups, and they get it. Bloofy should totally come to the fair with me, right?
Y'all don't really think that, do ya?
Hold on. Us grown-ups need to confer. What do you girls think?
If they go to the fair, we can tag along. And Spur probably should cheer Bloofy. I mean, that's something a grown-up would say, right?
As grown-up ponies, we think you should share Bloofy and let Biscuit take him to the fair.
That is some quality grown-up advice.
But Bloofy's never been around anything that exciting. What if something goes wrong?
We're headed to the fair, too. Since we're such great advice givers, feel free to ask us for more.
It's everything I thought it'd be!
Well, my goodness, what an interesting critter. You should enter him in the animal showcase. You'd be sure to win most interesting creature.
Animals showcase? That's exactly what we should do.
That seems like a bad idea. What do you grown-ups think? What happened to being able to ask your advice? You ran off the second we got here.
Where's Biscuit and Bloofy?
That's why I came to find you. It's one thing to bring Bloofy to the fair, but it's another to stick him in a showcase.
What's the big deal?
You're supposed to be sharing him.
Yeah, I'm with Biscuit. The showcase looks like fun. Sorry if I think taking care of Bloofy is more important than having fun.
Bloofy's just excited. He probably just wants to get out.
Are you sure you're not just upset you have to share him? What if you took a little break?
You mean, like, leave?
If sharing him is too hard, that might be the best thing. Take our word for it. We are grown-ups.
I don't know what Spur's so worried about. Bloofy and Biscuit are having fun.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
about the girls coming here.
Well, once we read Shadetail Evergreen's warning that the flower grants wishes, it wasn't a stretch to think they wished themselves to the fair. It's all they were talking about.
Or maybe since we told them they were too young to come, they wished to become grown-ups, then came here and caused some kind of trouble that led to a town-wide panic.
Yeah, or that.
Twilight! Fluttershy! Oh, thank goodness! I know you're not gonna believe it, but it's me, April Bloom.
And I'm Scootaloo. We kinda got turned into grown-ups. And we thought we could take the train here since we were old enough, but we ended up in the wrong place just like you said we would.
And got lost, just like you said we would. Then we met these fools who led us to the fair, and we tried to give them some grown-up style advice, but it turned their pet into a tornado that not destroyed the whole town!
Goodness, a whirling mungtooth. They are very rare and just the cutest little things when they're not excited. This one's excited.
How do we calm them down?
When they're young, a mungtooth forms a tight bond with its caretaker. They're the only ones who can get them to stop spinning.
Spur's the one who really took care of Bluefy. We have to find her.
You all go look for Spur. Fluttershy and I will do our best to keep every pony here safe.
I'm so sorry, Spur. You knew what was best for him all along.
And even though we seem like grown-ups, you were way more responsible than us.
What do you mean, seem like grown-ups?
We don't have time to explain. Right now, we have to stop this, and you're the only one who can do it.
How? I'll show you. He mostly just needs to see you. Hey there, Bluefy Boo. It's okay. How did you know what to do? After years of experience with animals, I've picked up a few things.
Well, one thing's for sure. Bluefy definitely earned the most interesting creature prize.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you.
We all are. I guess grown-ups aren't always perfect.
They sure aren't. But young foals pretending to be grown-ups are even less so.
What do you mean?
There's only one petal left. But I think the three of you know what to wish for. And I'm pretty sure Star Swirl won't mind.
We wish we were fools again.
Hold on. You three are actually younger than us?
The flower turned us into grown-ups, so we figured we could do whatever we wanted, but I guess that's not exactly true.
We did everything real grown-ups told us not to and caused all kinds of trouble. And things could have been a lot worse. I guess we were pretty selfish.
I'm glad you learned something. That's what growing up is. Which is why you probably shouldn't skip any of it.
I know we didn't make the best impression, but
we sure would like to visit you and Bluefy someday.
I guess that'd be okay, on one condition. You get a real grown-up to bring you.
Deal!